guys, and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. We have another palette. This is the 9J Just a Crush by Morphe. This is a 9 shadow palette. You know, I must be an airhead or something, because whenever I was reading like the 9J and the 35T, I was thinking like, oh, like that's a cool name or whatever, not thinking like it's 9 whatever, 35 whatever, because of how many shades are in the palette. Duh. We are like back to back with the Valentine's Day palettes. The pink packaging, I just think it's so cute. I do like how simple it looks. It's not busy or anything. It's just straight to the point. So because there's only 9 shades, we're going to use just one eyeshadow look on both eyes. The pink in the middle, it's one of those shades that you guys know I love. It's like a matte with a little bit of glitter in there. So cute. Because we're using Morphe, we are going to use the Morphe translucent eyeshadow base. I will link it in the description box below for you guys so that you can grab it if you really want to try. But we are going to start off, this is supposed to be a mirror, but I'm going to leave the cover on there for recording purposes. That's why it looks like that, but yeah, we're just gonna leave it for now. So this is the Lexi 250 large eye blending brush that we're going to use first. We are going to dive straight into the shade right here. I really love this color. So we're gonna dive into this with the blending brush. And for the first time, I think, we are going to use this in the crease. Okay, so I've never used one of these shades as like a blend, like a shade like this, like a shade that I would blend. So I'm noticing that you kind of lose the glitter whenever you do that. So it's probably wasn't the best idea to try to do that. But we're already in too deep, so we're doing it. We're in too deep. But the shade does have a lot of pigment, which I love. It's looking pretty good. It's just that we're losing the glitter in it, so. Okay, so the next shade up I want to dive into is this one right next to that glitter, this darker shade right here. These shades, they do have names on the back. So the one in the middle was First Kiss, and now we're gonna use Glance. That's so tricky. Like, why would you do that? Like, I gotta look at the back to like find the name. That's a lot of work. It's a lot of work when they could have just put it there. Like, why are you being so tricky? So we're gonna take whatever the name of this shade is, because I already forgot, and blend that in. I feel like this is just gonna make it look deeper, darken it up a little bit, which is fine. That's what we need. And this is one of the Poison Shock BH Cosmetics brushes. I like to use this one whenever I start blending down because it is smaller, so it'll fit that color in without taking it up too high. So we can keep the first shade showing. Yes, this shade is deepening up that pink a lot, and I love that. Okay, so now that that shade is blended out, we are gonna move on to this shade right here. It does kind of look just like, I don't know, it's like a dark plum color. And the brush that I'm taking right now, this is one of the Moda Pro brushes, a BMX 420 detail brush. These brush names sound like super serious. Lexi 420, BMX 450, like what is that about? But yeah, this one is super small, so it'll fit right on the crease, which is what I need it to do. This is blending really nicely. Wow, these shades are like blending out like a dream. They're super, this is making the colors look very dark. See, this is what I mean, like whenever I be like, oh, I need a deeper shade. Like, all palettes should come with a dark version of the shades that are in there, because it's what we need. It's what we need sometimes, you know? Mix it up. Give us a little variety, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and cut out my crease so that we can move on to the lid shades. I do think that if we really try, we can use all the shades in the palette, all except this matte up here. I think we're just not gonna, we're gonna ignore that one today. But I think that we can use like all of these. I think it can be done. So let me go ahead and cut out the crease, and then we'll try to figure out a way to do that. Okay, so we're gonna use both of these Morphe. These are like shadow brushes for the lid. They are damp, so just to be noted. I don't know if that makes the color stick better or not, but I always clean my brushes right before I use them, so that's why it's damp. We'll have to see how the colors perform given these circumstances, because sometimes I'll be saying like palettes are good and be like, oh, it was patchy, and I'm like, I thought it was fine. It worked for me. Worked for me, girl. So let's go ahead and use, we're gonna use this one first. I think this one would be a good, like, wait a second. because I said we were gonna use all of them, so we gotta find a way. We've gotta find a way, girl. Okay, so we're gonna use this one first, this pink right here. Let's use the pink first. Let's see. Oh my gosh, we forgot to swatch these, so I don't even know what we're getting. We don't even know what we're getting, hun. So this one is like a baby pink, like a baby girl pink. Pretty, it's gliding on well. Love, oh no, no. I took it up too high, but yeah, this is gliding on well. I love that. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. So let's move on to this shade right here. This shade's name is Wink. I mean, I don't even know what I'm telling you at this point because I have not been saying anything. But this one's supposed to be Will They and Wink. So let's go into Wink next. Oh, this is prettier than I was thinking because I was about to say, I think that this one might be like the one off because it wasn't really gonna make sense, but now it kind of does because it's more of like a rose gold, but more pink than I was thinking. However, I'm not actually loving this shade. The way it's going on, it's kind of looking kind of weird, to be honest. It's kind of like, it looks like scales, like not, looks like patchy. Like what's going on with Morphe? Like, are they trying to be cheap or something? Like, did they change the formula? Because some of these shades have not been like doing what they normally, like what's, like, can you guys tell? I wonder if you guys can tell, because okay, maybe I'm gonna try my finger and see if that makes a difference. No, I feel like that might have just made it worse. Oh my gosh, what just happened? Okay, let's move on to this one right here. Let's see what this one does. So the shade of this one is Flustered. It's appropriate. That's how I'm feeling right now, because like what? Let's put that on the end. Morphe, no, hon, girl. I'm gonna try a dry brush, see if that makes a difference. Because remember I said that these brushes were damp, so let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna try the middle shade on a dry brush, but we tried it with the finger. Oh my gosh, no. You got, I am shocked. I am shocked. I don't know if you guys remember, but there's like a few videos ago, I was like, yeah, point me to a Morphe palette and you tell me you don't like it. I bet I love it. I can't believe this. So, let's try this last shimmer. This is on a BH, it's some sort of BH Cosmetics brush. I forget the number. Not that it matters at this point because this palette sucks, y'all. So it has an inner corner highlight. So this shade is pretty. This one's doing okay. I'm like completely like, I'm super sad, y'all. Like what happened? So let me go ahead and put liner on, lashes, and then we'll come back and complete the look. You guys, I'm so disappointed in this palette, like so disappointed. But let's go ahead and try to use this last shade. So we have basically used all of them except this one and this one. So we're gonna use this one. That one's just gonna be like you're not getting used today, sorry. So let's go ahead and use this dark brownish color. We're gonna put this underneath the eye. So we're gonna use it to kind of smoke out underneath. The fallout on this palette was also crazy, I forgot to mention, but whatever. So like with lashes and everything, it actually doesn't look like so bad, but I can still tell that it's patchy like close up. I'm like super disappointed, you guys. I've never been like mad at a Morphe palette like I am today. Like, how dare you? How dare you? We just had a good time, girl. We just had a good time with the sweet tea. The sweetest tea, and now you're like letting me down again. So now I'm gonna take this pink right here in the middle. This the one that was supposed to be sparkly didn't go on sparkly, and we're gonna put that, we're gonna smoke that out underneath as well, just a little bit. Also on the lip, we use the sweetest tea lip liner, and it's just like gloss like in the middle. So we're just gonna leave that as is. So overall thoughts on the palette: don't buy it. Don't buy this one. Don't buy this one. No, there's better Morphe palettes out there. Don't waste your money. I hate that I did. That's pretty much all I have to say. Like, girl, I need a drink. Like, I'm just, ugh. I can't believe them. Morphe, what is this? Like, girl, the look came out okay, thank God, but just the shimmers, no, I'm in utter disgust with this palette. Do not buy it. Do not waste your money. It's not worth the money. I don't care if it was $10. It's not worth it. Just skip over it. Buy a different Morphe palette. Normally, like Constellation Sky had some pinks in it. The Sweetest Tea had some pinks in it, I think. Did it? No, it didn't have no pinks. But there's other palettes out there that have pinks in them. Get those. Don't get this one. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. No. So that's the end of this review. This one is, I've met a Morphe palette I don't like, and I didn't think it could happen. So yeah, it's a sad day for everyone. If you have not already, make sure that you like this video, subscribe. Let me know if like you actually do like this look and like you have the palette and you like it. If you're a YouTuber, I will go and watch your review, see how you did it, and maybe I was just using the wrong things and it just sucked for me. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. If you have not already, make sure that you subscribe, and you will see my face in the next one.